Fletchling Gamer here, back with some more of the Outer Worlds. I'm going to be a little quiet for a while because my fiance is sleeping behind me, but that should last maybe another 30 minutes, and then I'll be back in business.
Destination reached. Scylla.
But to continue, I'm going to start with the quest, An Empty Man, which is a companion quest that has Vicar Max. Come with me. That's really good too. Dialogue skill +5. Gonna take that. Then I'm gonna have to go upgrade it later. For now, it's actually the best piece of armors I'll have.
Incoming!
Their death, our survival. We can handle this.
Looks like everything's gonna work out for the best. Hermit's Lodge. It's interesting. I've never done this quest before, so it should be interesting.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
Well, shit. We've come this far. If we die, at least we'll die hearing colors and seeing sound.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet? The more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself.
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Did you get that second mouth? What second mouth?
See what happens if you hit her.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to do, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the void do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know I ain't sorry.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of stories. If I wanted... I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Next, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's not dead. To attain your goals, you must live the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More surely than even the fictional architect's plans legally approved.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maxine.
This whole thing is... it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello? What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am discipline, control. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? I don't know what to say. Thank you, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation. Because it will set us free. Won't it? to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion, certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you?
I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise.
Please don't convince me I'm not.
This is trippy. I don't know if there's any right answer here. The hermit may have been right listening to you talk and starting me insane.
The concept of Max is what's not real. The architect. Architect. How could I have believed in an architect? It's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. You see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
What's that?
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Of course you are.
It was a very interesting quest.
studied autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I have cleaned my internals at ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Okay. That's not creepy at all. Alright. Alright. Ellie is medicine, that makes sense. Should persuade. Lie, okay. Engineering. Hack. I don't need him. Intimidate. So I think I'm better off with Sam and Nokia. Max out, intimidate, and lie, and then just bring this up by 5 and have persuade maxed out. All of my dialogue will be maxed out that way. Only have to bring it up by 5. Not bad. Yeah, and I don't really need any of that. I mean, critical hit chance is nice, but otherwise I can do max amount of damage just by having upgraded stuff. Science is maxed out. I should upgrade engineering.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Just like that.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Welcome. You know, welcome, Matt, but you've never had a visitor. Ooh, hello. Shrink ray.
I see you from my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
That's funny.
Feel free to try it on the Marauders sometime. Your old hibernation mask. And your bullet, you know, in case you were prone to vomit.
ladder.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
What is that hibernation mask?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I was behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical of Beast, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the host colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Looks like I'm almost leveled up. She a cutie. The little precious.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk?
Please do not leave items lying about the cargo. Hold.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice. Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me. Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too.
Alright.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. You're the boss. Anything else? Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really. In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Alright, so I haven't done Ellie's quest either, so that means I'm gonna drop Sam and pick up Ellie. And continue. I also think I need a better weapon for... Oh, what's her name? Nokia? Probably not Nokia. I know it starts with an N. Noika. I gotta start remembering names. Dayoka.
Do you mind? I'm needing someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
And now I probably leveled up. It's like medicine is really high. Okay. My carrying capacity is at 330. Okay. That's nice. But I can now upgrade. Going up. I like the elevator music. Alright, sweet.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Not yet. I can't go outside of the walls. It doesn't give me a good feeling.
Decadents ain't gonna save you when the beast gets in the wall. I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in gears.
Looking for weapons?
Hells yeah, the pink slip. Exactly what I was looking for. Alright, and then what else do you have? You got a tactical shotgun number 2. You got a plasma rifle 2. Huh. Doesn't look like they're all that upgraded. Fun times barrel, extendo sight, and melee weapon stuff. Oh, 29% discount. I'll take the heavy ammo, thank you. And I really don't need anything else. Grenade launcher number 2. Can't actually take any weapons. Very interesting though. Pink slip, where are you, my friend? There you are. And now I just gotta upgrade the pink slip. See, that place is closed. It's closed. It's closed. Ultra. Don't do anything really good though. Huh.
I've always loved.
I'll go there once it suits me. Interesting. Never actually explored this area. 25% discount. Okay. Parcel services. Interesting.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy. Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony. You might even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise. That's just a little parcel joke. Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages. It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want. But if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble.
That's funny.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
So what if those Hemathites just needed on one? I can do it. Easy.
Yeah. Let's look at that. As in the character that I created. Go through a lot of bullets though. Luckily I have a lot of bullets. Again, a door I can go out.
Alright, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
We've been over this already. Running into Ruth Bellamy? It's not
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predicted models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Sure, it looks fancy, but inside, marble on every section of it.
You must be joking. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety?
I think I might throw
Oh,
up.
splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Gracefully, I might add. That's funny. It's a rude way to greet someone.
Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers in their own neighborhood. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness. What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse. Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair? Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Sure.
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you? Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
It's funny. Anyways, that's not a door I can go through either. And neither is that. So this is literally just the whole planet is inside the city. And I don't get to go anywhere else. It's disappointing.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today? Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make it?
Wonder what delivery I can make to them. By the way, curiosity.
You grew up in Byzantium, right? Don't rub it in. Oh, don't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left a highlight on purpose. I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
Okay. Interesting. There's a lot that's like counted out in this area.
My dear,
Exploration.
why, the loafers working on factory lines are practically robbers. It's even worse for us, my good lad. Our workers...
Oh, retrieve minister's parcel. That makes it easy. Last time I just went in guns blazing and killed everyone.
How may I be of assistance? We do, in fact, have a parcel here for Mr. Clark,
Sorry, what? The light's on. Vents are in the back.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
So I'm going to work.
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
I'll text you like, dude, hands off.
Yeah.
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf. You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box. You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Common Minister. Law speed.
Well, that was easy. Slim and Shine Diet Toothpaste. That's hilarious. Kitty's being adorable. Alright.
What was it like being one of the
What are you looking for?
Purse.
Hey, my parents are posting renters help on this.
Did you leave it in the car by accident?
I don't know. It wouldn't shock me if those fluffed up whole heads actually did pass gold. They've got pills for that. And that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen. It ain't? Well, now you've got my interest.
There's nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah? Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order.
Hold on, I gotta go help my fiance really quick. Well, I'm back, and she didn't find it, but I found tacos.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another ether wave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Oh, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. It usually doesn't turn out so well for the dissidents in the stories, but I like your verve. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis District, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you. What a pleasure! How delightful! What is it? The latest issue of Dissident Hunter! I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling.
was my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial-grade cleaning solvent in desperation. Never thought I'd say this, but somehow I prefer my sulfur.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. I don't know what to say. He's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Let's talk outside. So, hollow and rottener than a week-old forest. Big.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. But not like I wanted. I had it all planned out. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Alright. I'm done eating tacos.
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I hope hope you don't think I'm talking about this because I want to be introspective. Uh-oh, looks like we're in for a big talk. I must have been the kind who'll look out for you to blink so you could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's do this. Steal all their money. I'm down.
I have to tell you about this one of her eyebrows moved up on the tip of her nose ring. What? Why? Is she trying to disguise herself? Is she on the run or something? So she'd always be looking down on everyone. You are making that up. Making stuff up is work. This is real. I guess we're going to call her.
It's on Monarch. I remember walking into the life insurance thinking, what the heck good is this gonna be? Like, seriously, who the hell is gonna need life insurance for this game? I mean, obviously there's a lot of people dying all around, so life insurance makes sense. It makes sense to be there, it just doesn't make sense for the storyline. So, apparently, it's gonna make sense to the storyline. Yes, I know, they're talking about cereal. And let's go to Fallbrook landing pad. Might as well.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Then let's land. Those tacos were delicious. It was a Taco Bell party pack, so 12 tacos. Still have one left. Oof, damage. Oh no.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments
must be similar than standard bit cartridges. Okay.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's stay on topic. I just want to change her beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. I think you have something in your eye. Perhaps I can interest you in our ocular abnormality coverage. I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting. Very well. But just this once. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future? If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me. Hey, I get it. If anything, I respect you more now. You know, I'm thinking I ought to find another gig once this one's all done. One where I can really work on my own. Easiest way to take care of myself is to work with the one person I trust the most, right? Anyway, enough chit-chat.
Boom, level up. What was I working on? Engineering, right? Don't know why my engineering is so high, but you know what? I'm not gonna knock it. I'm just gonna walk up here, or run up here.
Felix and the Vicar are arguing again. I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to live vicariously through another. You feel you are one with the Rangers.
You ain't been the same ever since your drug swing, Max.
Alright.
Greetings, customer.
I wish there was more to do with Sam. Alright, but there is another perk point I can invest. Armor rating. Let's go talk to Parvati.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I ever met. To hell with him.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about her friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close. Not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope?
Great idea.
Captain, this is
Drinking
not
solves
cheating on
everything.
me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Alright, let's go to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Alright, let's drop Ellie and pick up Parvati. Okay. So let's go get Parvati drunk. I've done this quest before, which is why I waited until we were able to get to the area I'm at right now, because there's a quest that needs to be done, but it doesn't say for how much.
Must have a sort of decency if he's got the board spooked like this.
Alright, there we go. Let's tinker. Yeah. It's at level 30. That's gonna be awesome. Let's see if they've upgraded their stash of weapons.
You're looking to
Alright. Flamethrower 2.0. Nice. Grenade launcher and plasma or shock cannon ultra. Heavy machine gun 2. Nice. Go for one of those. And nothing else. Come on, I just bought it. It should be right here, but oh yes, it is right here. Jesus. Here we go. Oh, come on. Thank you.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
What do you think you're doing? Oh, remind me.
Okay, that was interesting.
Okay, so what?
I didn't
are
realize it was stealing. I thought I was
experts?
examining it.
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
Smart. One step at a time. Beer will get you nice and fuzzy, and then you're ready for the good stuff.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad. A lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of her bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? Thinking so makes me liable to lose my lunch, Captain. I never done this before. A relationship. How do I know if she cares the same way I do? I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nose.
Okay, so a 4 is not really a typo, it's just the way she speaks. Interesting. Let's go with some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. Hydration, here I come.
Sensible, Cap. Starting her off slow. Else she might be sick in the unreliable Zenjo.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me? There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me from me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Huh. Then you go your separate ways. We all have that in common, you know. Not interested in physical affection either. Apparently this character isn't, because you can't get laid in this story, which is kind of disheartening, you know? Like, it would be nice if there was get laid. Oh, you have an experience bonus for the next day, right? Kind of like the way Fallout made it. Although I guess they were trying to steer away from a lot of the Fallout sides since they were in charge of New Vegas. Granted, they did do an excellent job with this and New Vegas, so you know it's all the same. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? So you're afraid of disappointing her? You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What if I can't make her happy? Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that easy, is all. I'm not used to speaking freely with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think I'm generous thoughts. Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about.
Huh.
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Determination.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Parvati, if you want a drink and a shoulder, you ask me any day or night of the week. I'll likely have already started.
All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Alright. Back to the Unreliable, and I gotta talk to her once I get back on the Unreliable, and then we start a quest to go gather supplies for her. Date. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. I think I've said that 100 times by now. Alright. What do I got going on?
Some crew members are causing a...
You're adjusting before you call. You're anticipating.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control of your body, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Get square. Lean forward a little. Just equipment. You're just an engineer. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go fight her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Alright. It's actually not over yet. Alright, go to the... Okay, I gotta check out the science weapon, whatever it is. There's a science weapon on the Groundbreaker. That should be good. Oh, we're gonna take a leak really quick though. Be right back. And I'm back. Alright. That is great.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I'm afraid that's confidential, my dear. A matter of customer privacy. I'd wager you'd demand the same were you the one buying. You here for a particular reason? What do you want? Anytime. Great. I found a handsome ceramic.
Alright, so...
It's almost... won a charming copper kettle.
Oh, crap. I did not want to buy that pistol. It's disappointing. Just wasted a lot of money. Huh. Okay. I think I know how to get back there. Okay, apparently I do not. Let's go exploring then.
For the following story. Household finals are scheduled to air soon, but the scandal has lost the lead in
It's like right back here somewhere, so... Allegedly, it's like right behind this. Oh, there we go.
I'll never see it.
It was very unproductive, but interesting. Okay, it's barred, so how do I get around it? Okay, so allegedly, there's a way to get... Oh, it's right up there, so I just gotta find a way to jump up. Oh, that's easy enough.
somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Sweetie. Gosh, that's good.
There we go.
One could make a real fine mess with that.
Oh, they're outlaws.
We're alive.
Okay, interesting. Like, if I had known they were outlaws, I would have never snuck by them. I thought I was, like, in a restricted area, but apparently not. Okay, interesting. So, now how do I get out of here, other than just fast traveling, which that would be easy. Fun times, extendo site. That's how I get out. Alright, interesting. And now we just keep going. And find ourselves another planet to go to pick up something. I don't think I could use that hammer. Like, not really. The hammer looks interesting. And yeah, science weapons do more damage because I have that bonus. But it's level 7. And what the heck am I gonna do with a level 7 hammer when my melee damage is crap?
Per report, the Yoka is drunk. Surprise. Make yourself at home.
Let's go to Cilia first.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. Whatever. Words. Rizzo's Rangers versus Spacer's Choice Interstellar Championship. It looks like a mixture between tossball. I don't know what the hell tossball is. It looks like a mixture between baseball and football. Or lacrosse and football. Okay, so note to self, don't jump off cliffs. I thought I would have been fine. Don't jump, just fall, take a little bit of damage. But apparently the fall damage has a limit. Alright. Used to playing Monster Hunter where there is no such thing as fall damage. Use the lever, Krunk. Use the lever. Don't jump off cliffs. Don't jump off cliffs.
Everyone all right?
Look out!
Another melee weapon. Come on, give me a long rifle. I need a long rifle. It's probably going to be a heavy weapon. I got a pistol, I got a two-handed weapon, I got a one-handed weapon, both melee, and now, what am I going to get? Am I going to need something more useful? Like, some sort of long rifle? Come on, come on. Give me like, I don't know.
Crew members, Ellie and Max are
Like a shocking plasma rifle.
We are now in orbit above.
Okay. So, I am still jealous of that whole system they have where buy a crate, ship it, it's like a home. Like, that would be cool right now. Just buy a piece of property, buy one of those, make myself a little home, and that's big enough that you could store a whole bunch of stuff inside it to expand the actual home. Make it a hell of a lot bigger than a shipping container. I don't know. I live in an apartment. What do I know?
hungry. I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
I guess he's selling it. Oh, he's selling information on it. Maybe I should read him to figure out if there's anything more. Huh. Huh. Okay. Let's go to the UDL lab. Hong Kong protesters have used a leaf blower to combat tear gas. That is both sad and brilliant at the same time. Alright, well, it looks like it's this way. It's on the inside of the building. So, let's circle around the whole building like a frickin' moron. And then go to the entrance and walk in. Ooh, but the entrance is barred. What about this entrance? This entrance isn't barred. It's locked, though. Hacking is too low. Interesting. Get it out. Looks like something that's either a heavy weapon or a long rifle. So I definitely need to hop to the interior and then hop back, but with Max. Once I have Max with me, I can probably equip the other piece of armor that increases my stealth and go from there. I should have enough hack at that point. At that point, I should be able to hack it. Da 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 da. All right. Taste the freedom. Taste Spacer's choice. My hack is at 95, so if I just equip this, my hack will be at 100. Re-equip that. Alright, so this is a science weapon that is a heavy weapon. Okay, but I want to give it a try, so... Level 29. That's really good. No, wait. I was looking at it's level 15. It's not really good. But, you know what? It doesn't matter, because it's the heavy weapon. Where is the long gun? Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Alright, the groundbreaker. Groundbreaker, groundbreaker, groundbreaker. Let's go.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright. There we go. There's a waypoint, so let's go to that waypoint. How do I get up there?
Sublight, huh? Thought we pictured this being more grandiose. This looks more like your standard business.
Do you reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're the new captain in town.
I've never talked to this lady.
You'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting me down.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a solid job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in Serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. Now, get going. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. You'll do...
Think I'll watch our backs all the same.
Watch your... These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Our field is not all... Good boy. No. Ah. Be seeing.
Oh, okay, so this is just part of the weapons quest. And I also have Space Crime Continuum. Missing passcode. Alright, so acquire science weapon. Abandoned lab. Alright.
Crew members Ali and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Okay, I'm interested.
Hey, Max.
Yes.
Do you really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
I used to think that, but not anymore.
Then, wait, why do you sound so calm? Aren't you getting annoyed?
Not in the least. But I do apologize, Dr. Finger. It sounds like I have annoyed you.
Fine, be that way.
Whoops.
We're now in orbit.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right. Alright. Doesn't look like there are any enemies around. Probably use the front door, Greg. Might be a good idea, Greg. You know, let's do that. It's sealed. Why is it sealed? Still sealed. Huh. I'll have to Google that. But until then, let's go do this.
You ever been off Monarch, Kyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I'm mostly just drank and hunting. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
I don't want to think.
Interesting. Let's go to Fallbrook.
King Arthur today?
I don't think I like this cafe. Not just...
Come for vice or virtue? Because we only sell one here. Good of you to finally haul your ass over. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate it. Maybe the ventilation system?
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibility. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Rosalind? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the ground break. Lilia's fences ought to handle the rest. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable.
Oh, right. That's the quest.
That aside, it's a business ripe for the pluck. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the... It'll be more than good when you're finished. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't.
Alright, let's switch to that quest really quick. secret lab entrance. Now there has to be a science weapon that is a long gun, and that's the one I want to use. Hopefully it's high enough level that I can upgrade it to where it's useful. Although these science weapons haven't really been all that impressive. But my science is maxed out, so I should be doing more damage. It's one of the things that science does, isn't it? Science. Science weapon effects.
Hello? Anybody here? Great work. Watch your step. Someone's boots already.
Alright,
Unexpected.
Alright, I guess my allies are just gonna kill everything. Oh shit. Okay, so note to self, avoid those. Oh. Okay. That hurt. That was unexpected.
Okay, go quiet. Almost done. Whew. Let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ultra-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas. And the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties. Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new. Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
I'm impressed. I would have just tried to blow the thing up.
Ah, mind control ray. Alright, I'm gonna save really quick. Mind control ray. There's my long gun. Question is it going to be that useful? We'll see. Alright, so I wanted to get engineering up. Let's see, let's revert that. Let's bring it up to 50. And then bring... Why is my persuade up so high? Not activate that, did I? Oh, I still have one available. Okay. And then I didn't get this. Area effect image received is reduced. Alright, so they want me to get on the ship and do that. Well, I have something else to do. Oh, I'm apparently in combat. There are enemies around. Interesting. Huh. Mind control ray for the win. Very interesting. Sealed.
The smell here is 100%.
Corporate. All right. If steroids aren't allowed in sports, then makeup shouldn't be allowed in beauty pageants. Oh my god! That makes it so much easier to upgrade. It's capped out at 200. Oh, there's a glass. There's glass in between. Great.
Incoming!
I remember last time I just snuck in here and took it nice and slow and eventually killed the dude and walked out. But now I have the opportunity of not giving a crap, because I know it doesn't make enough of a difference to need to do. I know I could just climb up this ladder here, since I've been here before. And then I think it was just jumped across. No, I climbed up on these pipes, crouched down, kicked the lock, opened the door, shot him in the head.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration. Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the Sisti pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies I disappear. A joke, that last one. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
Is he looking at me? Oh, law. He's surely giving me the complete creeps.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings. By sublight, do not. Greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a piss.
That's the last of them.
It was nice and easy. I didn't like the guy. Gave off real bad vibes. And luckily it's a video game, so killing people doesn't make a difference.
Here they come.
Fallbrook, here I come. Alright, well, I am going to call it here pretty soon. I know it's rather early in the morning, and I would usually just continue playing, but I am just about over with the game itself, and I want one more part to be added to this. And I think I have enough time for 1 or 2 more quests. Just complete this and complete the other.
Please say the Oda Court. You ain't wrong, but I prefer a man. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take it. I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead. Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem. That Thunderhead, Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Alright.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Uh-huh. I don't think that'll matter at all. Go to the Groundbreaker. Turn this quest in, and I'm gonna call it a day.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
I gotta finish up Parvati's side quest. Should be interesting, but that can wait until next time I'm on, which might be tomorrow night instead of in the morning.
As you can actually get pets, and your pets will help you in combat and do.
Stupid ad. Running over here, running over here, running over here, running over here. Open the door and keep running. Let's see, I got to level 26, so I wonder if there's more weapons that are better. Not Ultra. Where's the Ultra sawed-off shotgun? Where's the Ultra plasma rifle? I'm looking for that. That's what I'm looking for.
We're not gonna have to hurt nobody.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Bourse markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they? I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? Attaboy. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in. But right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Kinda wish that elevator music was a little longer. Alright, once I get onto the Groundbreaker, the rest of the quests will have to wait until later. It looks like there's more quests than I thought there was. A couple of them are just coming out of the woodworks, and I'll have to keep searching and maybe find some more quests. I would like to complete every single quest available, so I'm gonna do my best to keep busy while doing these playthroughs, and hopefully I can stretch this out a little while longer. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Off. Alright. That's it for the day.